welcome back guys to Leo Gaming. Yes, today is a completely different video. We are not doing a review, we are not doing a retro review. Today we are doing Top 10 Xbox Games List Part 1. That is right, a Top 10 Xbox Games List as chosen by moi. Well, actually, to be honest, it's actually as part of my collection, as of the 99 games that I do own. Now, this will be in two parts. The first part will be from number 10 to 6. The second part will be from number 5 to the top spot. Now, this is out of the 99 games that I own. This doesn't include Game Pass, anything like that. This is purely the games I bought and paid for. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into the list. Take it away. Yes guys, and this one for me has placed 10th, is The Division 2, developed by Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft San Francisco, and also published by Ubisoft and released in February 2019. This for me is placed 10th on my list. Now don't get me wrong, I do love this game and it has brought me hours of fun, from the customizable weapons, the looting and the mission designs, along with its great replayability. That's what I loved about this game. I could finish it, leave it for a few months, come back and play it all over again with new updates or DLC. Another great asset for this game is the gunplay that caters for my more preferred tactical gunplay than COD's run and gun, which this gunplay stimulates my brain a lot like an energy drink. So why is it 10th on my list? Well, that's simple. It's the second game in the series and doesn't quite have the pull like the first one. Also, the real life location of Washington DC is always a hit for me. True locations are my preference for most games, so this scores a big time for me. It builds and improves on what the first one did, but it just doesn't have the same feeling to it, so this is why it's number 10 on my list. Yes guys, in at number 9 is the third instalment of the modern trilogy, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. To be honest, I could have included all 3 in this list, but that would have just been a bit silly, having 3 out of the 10 games as Tomb Raider. This game was developed by Crystal Dynamics, published by Square Enix and released in September 2018. I think most of us agree that the modern trilogy was fantastic, but for me, the third was the accumulation of the previous 2 and more. Everything was bigger, better, longer, and the graphics were absolutely phenomenal. For me, only having an Xbox, it was the closest I could get to the Uncharted series. The adventure, the supernatural elements, and the history are all the boxes ticked to make a brilliant single-player campaign. But because of its replayability and or lack thereof, it only takes the number 9 spot. The dinosaur game that we all wanted. In at number 8, Jurassic World Evolution, developed and published by Frontier Developments and released in June 2018. A great game which I was so excited about when it was announced. I'm a fan of the Jurassic films, so to have a God game to succeed JPOG and with today's consoles could only be a win-win. Creating a dinosaur park fraught with danger as well as beauty is the best way to live all those childhood dreams to see a dinosaur. So why is it at number 8 in your list, Leo? Well, when compared to Frontier's other IPs, Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, I feel they completely missed a trick as to the level of customizable environments and buildings. If this would have been included, then maybe it would have been a top 5. but I'm okay just to settle with creating monstrous hybrids for now. Now, I may get thrown to the wolves for this one, but coming in at number 7, Far Cry 5. Developed and published by Ubisoft and released in March 2018. I know, where's Far Cry 3? But I'm sorry guys, number 5 is the best to me. From the great recreation of Montana to the superb bad guy family, the Seeds, especially Joseph Seed, really gave Vass a run for his money. Also, the spine-tingling renditions of Amazing Grace really gave this game the final touch it needed. Everything within this game came together excellently. So what keeps it at number 7 is the pure fact it's a first-person game. Now, I've always said I do prefer third-person games, so maybe one day if Ubisoft make Far Cry third-person, then it could be at my number 1 spot. But until then, number 7 it is. Also, the fact that I can visit Montana without actually visiting Montana. What's that TikTok saying? Tell me you've been to Montana without telling me you've been to Montana. Far Cry 5, baby. My modern day fix of Roller Coaster Tycoon. In at number 6, Planet Coaster Console Edition, developed and published by Frontier Developments and released in November 2020. This was the game that I was praying for so long that they would pull over to console, and they finally did, and to great success. After being a Roller Coaster Tycoon fan for so long and not owning a PC that costs as much as a car, the excitement was real. Reliving those days from RCT of creating your own theme park from scratch just sparks my imagination, creating a realistic park to death-defying coasters. This game just brings back those nostalgic moments from our childhood and makes them even better. Now, what keeps this at number 6 is the fact I think they released it too late for console. Daft, I know, but I had already watched many hours of other YouTubers playing this game on PC, which kind of took away the wow factor a little for me. Still, this game is the best God Sim on console to date. So let's have a quick recap, guys. In at number 10, we've got The Division 2. In at number 9, we've got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. At number 8, we have got Jurassic World Evolution. At number 7, we've got Far Cry 5. And at number 6, Planet Coaster Console Edition. So guys, that is the end of part 1 of my top 10 Xbox games list. Now, I hope you enjoy my content, because I do absolutely love making these sort of videos. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure you click that notification bell to make sure you're notified when part 2 comes along. Who is going to be on my top spot? We don't know. We will soon find out. That is the goal. That is the aim. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to check out my previous video review in 2021 of Dying Light. It's up on your screens right now. Click that video. Have a look at some of my previous videos, do whatever you want to do. But I hope you will enjoy the rest of your weeks. Love you all, and goodbye.